Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. And here is showtime, Sonny. It's showtime. Not too many seats to be had in this arena. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. There's a right hand. He got out of the way of that right hook. He scores with that right uppercut. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking. And he misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Through the hook, didn't land. No rest for the weary. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They're both trying for a knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
That was super tough.
Which fighter's going to get caught first? He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice punch. That's another scoring shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Just misses with that big right hand. Trying to answer back. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Perfect punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Caught him with a left hook. They score again with the left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe to toe with them, and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Caught him with an uppercut. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
And there's the bell to start round one. And he fails to score with that left hook. Solid punch. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. What a punch. Do you believe this? You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You're going to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than two. He's going to be the first one to get clipped. And Another scoring shot there. Punch scores. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab. Nice punch. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
He just misses with that big right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight could not be any... Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
He got out of the way of that right hook. He misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and that left hook hurt him. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge it.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That punch landed. Through the hook, didn't land. There's a right hand. This fighter is sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. It's bombs away. And that hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this thing? Come on. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? There's a big difference between being the... Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? He's got to get out of there. And now they're right back into the fray. Defending. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book. On to the 6th round. He just misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. Neither man really defending themselves. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He's going to be the first one to get rocked. That right hook catching air. Got him with a left jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Two are the perfect dance partners. Caught him with that power punch. And he misses with the left uppercut. He caught him there with the left hook. So far, it seems like aggression has been very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout. Which fighter's going to get quit first? With a heavy punch. Ooh, that punch hurt him. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can we figure out the combination to this safe? Keeping their gloves up. Hey, those punches add up. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Show us something. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Johnny, they've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that? And we enter the ninth. defense here at all. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Huge opportunity. Can he cash in? Try to fight his way out of this. He might just want to hold on and play some defense. And he lands a big right hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Big time. This one could go either. This is the 10th. Good punch. About punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Swing and a miss with the left hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That left shot lands. Defense is not an option for these two. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. Which fighter is going to get caught first? Oh, that punch. You can't score with that uppercut. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He takes that jab. A big left, but doesn't score with it. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being...
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one will count. How did he absorb that hook? That left hand misses. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with this.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it goal and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanted me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's so. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me shit is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. One time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sophie Alish, 168 centimeters tall, weighed in at 56.7 kgs, and she'll be facing Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges. Fights out of New South Wales, Australia, and won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Sophie Alish, she's one of the young guns in the featherweight division, born in 2001, and she, of course, fights out of Berlin, Germany. The Blonde Bomber, Ebony Bridges, fighting from down under in New South Wales, Australia. She won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Needless to say, everyone is excited to see this one.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Berlin, Germany, Sophie Alish. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. And that's the opening bell, round one. That punch lands. Punch scores. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Nice punch. She can't miss with that jab. these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
He will be buzzed first. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. They're giving us a high-tempo show. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice punch. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She got out of the way of that right hook. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That hook buzzed her. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
He will be buzzed first. That power punch hurt her. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She got her with a right hook. She's throwing that left hook perfectly. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee... He's
going to be the first one to get clipped. Great right hook by her. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She just misses with that big right hand. Best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You've got someone with the hand speed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight.
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? Left jab is lighting her up. That jab got her. She throws a big left, but it won't score. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Just misses with the right uppercut. May not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective. That right hook won't score. That one will count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right.
We're on to the 6th round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
She blocks the hook. right hook misses. You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight until your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Oh, that jab had to hurt her. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
And there's the bell for round 7. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Just missed with that hook. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? She scores with that right. Big left there, but misses. That hook doesn't score. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. He hit her clean with that right hook. Lucky to have avoided that left uppercut. She blocks the uppercut. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. These two are the perfect dance partners. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? She got hit right on the button by that power punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to...
He's going to be the first one to get buzzed. Nice hook. She's scoring with that left uppercut. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice exchanges from both women in this round. Ebony Bridges on wobbly legs. There's this big opportunity, and Ebony Bridges is rocked. Ebony Bridges on her back foot. And the blonde bomber sinks down to the canvas. Like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. And Ebony Bridges is rocked. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell sometime.
And there's the bell for round 10. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And she caught her with a left hook. Did well to get out of the way of that right uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? Nobody home with that hook. Lands the jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, and what a result.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Don't keep doing the same. It's time to break out over and over again. It's time to break out and start giving to
They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's action night.
Time. Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knock.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 World's Strongest Man, here is Eddie, the Beast Hall.
We welcome you to this beautiful... And there's the bell for round one. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Oh, what a punch. Be careful, the referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You've done everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent and laid out there.
Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. They score again with the left hand. He will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. It's now or never. The clock is ticking. This is his big chance. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Score that left hand. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mull you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
What a punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Not much to write home about in that round, huh? On to the second round. He misses with that jab. Good left hand. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
That punch landed. He takes that jab. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Look at the big fella get rocked. A much better game plan here. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Guy certainly has a huge chin. He just rung his bell. Can he finish the job? How did they survive that? He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. These two were made for each other. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard.
There's the bell to start round 3. Through the hook, good plan. Oh, that left hook hurt him. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. And he misses with that jab. Caught him with a heavy punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Gets out of the way of that left hand. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Which fighter is winning this? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. Nice punch. Fantastic punch. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. He got out of the way of that right hook. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
That hook doesn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than... He's going to be the first one to get clipped. He just misses with that big right hand. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movements. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
With that jab. He didn't take that jab well at all. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about...
And the world's strongest man is staggered. He's got to... Look at the big fella get rocked. And Eddie Hall goes down. 1, 2, 3. Caught clean by a left hook. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round you'd rather forget. Well, we're entering desperation mode here for this guy, Johnny.
You know, I think...
This is the beginning of round 6. with an uppercut. So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt. 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.